હરિઓમ. આજે આપણે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ 6માં ફરીથી હવે રિવિઝન ચાલુ કરીશું. એ પણ હવે ડીસીમાં જોઈશું રિવિઝન. તેમાં આજે આપણે પાઠ પહેલો જે છે ત્યારે સ્ટાર્ટ કરીશું વેર યુ. તો તમારે તમારી ટેક્સ્ટ બુક સાથે લઈને બેસવાનું છે, સાથે પેન્સિલ અને નોટબુક પણ લઈને બેસવાનું છે, જેથી કરીને કોઈ ક્વેશ્ચન હોય તો આમાંથી તમે જોઈને સુધારી શકો અથવા લખી શકો કંઈ ક્વેશ્ચન હોય તો એ તમારે અત્યારે ડીસી અત્યારે હું ચાલુ કરું છું એટલે પ્રોપર ધ્યાન રાખવાનું છે. અને સાથે સાથે તમારી ટેક્સ્ટ બુક અને પેન પેન્સિલ કે નોટબુક કંઈ પણ તમારે સાથે લઈને બેસવાનું છે.
Where were you? Roll over, roll over. We all have friends. Some are fun to be with, some are naughty, and some are mischievous. Likewise, in the roll over rhyme, there is a little mischievous boy. Let us see what mischief he has been up to. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell down. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell down. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell down. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell down. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, good night. Did you notice the mischief played by the little one? Now, let us do an activity. Here are few words: red, right, tall, tree, alive, sand, food, bell, brown, more. Let us find the rhyming words, that is the words having similar ending sounds for these words in the rhyme roll over, roll over. Let us begin. Red, bed. Right, night. Tall, all. Tree, 3. Alive, 5. Sand, and. Food, good. Bell, fell. Brown, down. More, 4. It was fun finding the rhyming words. Where were you? In the garden. We like playing in the garden with our friend. Similarly, in the given picture, there are children playing in the garden. Based on the picture, we shall answer the given questions. There are children in the garden. Count them. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 boys in the garden. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls in the garden. Write their names: Jay, Sanjay, Irfan, Mahesh, Reshma, Sona, Mona, Eva, Sunita, Geeta. Where is Mahesh? Mahesh is on the seesaw. Where are Sona and Mona? Sona Jay and Sanjay on the seesaw? No, Jay and Sanjay are not on the seesaw. Is Neerav behind the tree? No, Sanjay is behind the tree. Who is on the slide? Reshma is on the slide. Who are skipping? Sunita, Eva and Geeta are skipping. What is Reshma doing? Reshma is sliding. What are Sunita and Geeta doing? Sunita and Geeta are skipping. Do you know why we use the words is and are while answering? Is and are belong to the verb to be. That is, these verbs represent an action or an event which is happening in the present time. This present time is known as the simple present tense. We use the verb is with he, she, it and naming words that stand for one. For example, Reshma is on the slide. She is on the seesaw. He is behind the tree. It is a playground. We use the verb are with we, they and naming words that stand for many. We always use are with you. Are is also used after two or more nouns which are joined with an. For example, you are in the classroom. We are in the garden. They are skipping. Sona and Mona are on the swings. Besides the verb is and are, the word an also belongs to the verb to be. An is used only with I. For example, I am playing in the garden. Wow! Today we have learned the simple present tense and its verbs is, an and are. Where were you? In the classroom. Let us read the following conversation. Teacher: Ramesh, give me your sharpener, please. Ramesh: here it is, ma'am. Teacher: thank you. Put it on the table. Ela: Jayant, put your eraser on the table. Jayant: oh sure. Ela: thank you. Daxa: give me your sketch pen, Divya. Divya: I do not have sketch pen, sorry. Daxa: okay, give me your hairpin. Divya: here it is. Try to create more conversation similar to the one we just read by changing the things asked for. You may ask for things like scale, pencil, book, etc. Where were you? On the table. Hey! There are so many things on the table. Come, let us play an interesting game by making use of these things. This game is called the memory game. 1. Apple. 2. English textbook. 3. Frog. 4. Plant. 5. Scale. 6. Sharpener. 7. Spectacles. 8. Water bottle. Now tell me, where is mom of spectacles? It is at number 7. Where is the apple? Yes, it is at number 1. Where is Paresh's scale? It is at number 5. Where is the English textbook? It is at number 2. Wow! You identified the things correctly. Now, I'm going to cover these things to test your memory. Now tell me, where is Seema sharpener? It is at number 6. Right. Where is the English textbook? It is at number 4. Wrong. It is at number 2. Where is Mayuri's water bottle? It is at number 8. Wow, that was great. Now I'm going to remove these things from the table to make this game a little more difficult. Now let us see how much you remember. Where was the frog? It was at number 3. Where was the water bottle? It was at number 8. Okay, now tell me, where was the plant? It was at number 4. Very good. You remember the things well. Have you noticed, while playing this game first, we used the verb is, and later we used the verb was. Similar to the verb is, the verb was also belongs to the verb to be. It is used with he, she, it, and also for the naming words that stand for one. But the verb is shows the present time, while the verb was shows the earlier time, that is the past time. So when we are talking about the things while they were on the table, we used the verb is. And when we were talking about the things after removing them from the table, we used the verb was. Thus today, by playing the memory game, we have not only sharpened our memory but also learned the use of the verb was. Where were you? Class attendance. Rajesh, Priya, Geeta, Kamal, Mayuri, Khushi and Jayant are students of class 6. Some of them were absent last week. The teacher has drawn their attendance record on the board and written a few questions based on the record below it. Let us have a look at their attendance record and answer their questions. Who was absent on Monday? Geeta was absent on Monday. Who were absent on Tuesday? Priya and Kamal were absent on Tuesday. Who was absent on Wednesday? No one was absent on Wednesday. Who were absent on Thursday? Rajesh, Priya and Khushi were absent on Thursday. Was Kamal present on Friday? Yes, he was present on Friday. Were all the students present on Saturday? Yes, all the students were present on Saturday. Wow, all the answers are right. Through earlier topics, we are already familiar with the verbs is, am, are and was. Now we shall learn to use the verb were. Similar to the verb was, the verb were represents the earlier time, that is the past time. It is used with we, they, you and more than one noun. Look at these sentences. We was for one student. And we have used were for more than one student. Today, by answering the questions based on the attendance record, we have learned to use the verb were. Now we can use the to be verbs is, am, are, was and were while framing sentences. Where were you? Match the blocks. In the blocks, sentences are broken down and have got jumbled. Let us match the words in the 3 blocks as per sentences given below. Head was at the circus last night. Head at the circus last night. Dr. Shah was in a meeting last week. Dr. Shah in a meeting last week. Jasmine and Chameli were in the hospital on Monday. Jasmine and Chameli in the hospital on Monday. Vandana was at the post office today morning. Vandana at the post office today morning. Bharti and Kalpesh were at Mahendra's office today morning. Bharti and Kalpesh at Mahendra's office today morning. Mrs. Vadhera was on her farm last Sunday. Mrs. Vadhera on her farm last Sunday. Vandana was on her farm yesterday. Vandana on her farm yesterday. Dr. Shah was in the hospital today morning. Dr. Shah in the hospital today morning. Now let us do the reverse of what we just did. Confused, right? Let me help you. In the above activity, we match the blocks as per the sentences given below. Now we shall frame the sentence by matching the blocks. For example, let us first match the different blocks in the 3 columns. Mrs. Vadhera in a meeting today morning. We shall now frame a sentence. Mrs. Vadhera was in a meeting today morning. Now do the same for the remaining. First match the blocks and then frame the sentence. But don't forget to make correct use of the verbs was and were while framing the sentences. Vandana in the hospital on Monday. Vandana was in the hospital on Monday. Jasmine and Chameli at the circus last Sunday. Jasmine and Chameli were at the circus last Sunday. Bharti and Kalpesh at Mahendra's office last night. Bharti and Kalpesh were at Mahendra's office last night. Similarly, you can frame many more sentences by mismatching the blocks. Where were you? Where were you yesterday? The teacher has given Madhav an activity to inquire with his friends where they were yesterday at different timings and write the detail in the given table and later frame few sentences from the detail filled in the table. Let us have a look at Madhav while doing this activity. Hey look! Madhav has met his friend Pallav. Let us listen to their conversation. Where were you at 7 in the morning? I was in the dairy at 7 in the morning. Where were you at 9 a.m.? I was in the garden at 9 a.m. I was at home at 3:30 in the afternoon. Where were you at 5 p.m.? I was in the market at 5 p.m. Where were you at 7 in the evening? I was at Ruchi's house at 7 in the evening. Similarly, Madhav meets his other friends, Alap, Sanjay, Reena and Sahil, and fill in their detail in this table. Now, Madhav has to frame the sentences about his friends from the detail written in the table. Let us help Madhav in framing the sentences. Pallav in the garden. To complete this sentence, Madhav needs to use a verb. Can you guess an appropriate verb that Madhav can use to complete the given sentence? Yes, you are right. The verb was is the correct verb because Madhav is asking his friend about yesterday's activities, and the verb was reflects the task done in the past time. Now, let us complete the sentence. Pallav was in the garden at 9 a.m. With the help of this example, Madhav can now frame more sentences from the table. Reena in the office. Reena was in the office at 9 a.m. Alap at home. Alap was at home at 7 in the evening. Sanjay at school. Sanjay was at school at 3:30 in the afternoon. Sahil in the park. Sahil was in the park at 7 in the morning. Very good, Madhav. All the sentences are correct. Just like Madhav, you too can collect information about your family and friends and fill in their detail in a similar table, and later frame sentences using the verb was. Where were you?
તો મિત્રો આપણે અત્યારે લેસન 1 એમાં એક્ટિવિટી 1 2 3 4 જોઈ 5 6. તો હવે પછીની જે એક્ટિવિટી 7 છે ત્યાંથી આપણે સ્ટાર્ટ પછી જ્યારે નેક્સ્ટ પીરિયડ આવશે ત્યારથી શરૂ કરીશું. અત્યારે તમે આમાં શું શીખ્યા? તો કે તમને આમાં સિમ્પલ પ્રેઝન્ટ ટેન્સ પણ શીખવા મળ્યો અને પાસ્ટ ટેન્સ પણ શીખવા મળ્યો, જે આપણે અગાઉ શીખી ગયા છે ગ્રામરમાં પણ અને જનરલમાં પણ. અને અહીંયા ટેક્સ્ટ બુકમાં ઇંગ્લિશ 1માં પણ પાસ્ટ અને પ્રેઝન્ટ શીખ્યા છે. તો ખાસ હવે પ્રેઝન્ટ અને પાસ્ટ તો તમને આવડવા જ જોઈએ. બંને ટેન્સ સાવ ઇઝી છે. ગોઝવેલ ક્યારે લગાડવામાં આવે છે, વિના કુદીના રૂપ છે તે ક્યારે લગાડવામાં આવે છે, કયા કરતા સાથે યુ ટુ બીનું રૂપ લાગે છે, એ બધું આપણે અત્યારે શીખ્યા. આમાં તમે ડીસીમાં પણ જોશો. તો હવે ક્યારેય પણ પાસ્ટ ટેન્સ અને પ્રેઝન્ટ ટેન્સનું કોઈ પણ વાક્ય કે ઉદાહરણ આવે તો તમને આવડી જાય. બરાબર. હવે પછીના નેક્સ્ટ પીરિયડમાં આપણે આગળથી શરૂ કરીશું.